Hey guys, good morning and welcome to, well, it's morning for me, maybe not for you, but anyway, welcome to 30 Minutes of Rowing and Core. Today we are going to do 3 rounds of work. We might get a bonus 4th round of rowing in if the timing shakes out correctly. But for sure we're going to do 3 rounds of work, and we are going to do 1,000 meters each round, and then we're going to work our core each round. And when we work the core, we're going to be off the rowers, and we're going to be working both the front and the back, because it's not just the abs, right? It's also the back. We use both of those sets of muscles groups every single day. Everything that you do uses your core, and then rowing, of course, uses it too. For the 1,000 meters, remember that when we're working with distance instead of time, we'll all finish at different times, probably within about a 4 to 5 minute range. We'll be within that last, 1 minute apart. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to be sad if you finish before me. I don't want you to be sad if I finish before you. We're all working at different paces. We're all at different points in our fitness journeys as well. So right now I haven't rowed enough. I haven't been consistent enough to probably beat very many people at all. And maybe you have been really pushing your rowing workout. You've got a really low split time and you're going to get through those 1,000 meters much faster. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, whatever intensity you're working at, I want you to work at what you feel is your best today. And then also remember that regardless, you're getting basically 85% of the muscles in your body involved in this highly efficient, effective workout. So do what you can do today. I'm going to do what I can do. I'm going to give you some coaching through those 1,000 meters. Each time we'll do something slightly different just to kind of help pass the time and give us some different drills to do. I'm going to show you the core work before we do the 1,000 meters, so that if you finish your 1,000 meters before me, you can get right into that core work if you want to. Or you just wait for me to finish and then we'll do it together. So go ahead and strap in. Let's warm up first on the rower, and then I'll show you our first core move, and then we'll get into that first 1,000 meters. All right, so go ahead and strap in. Hit the center button, turn it on. 3 minutes here, nice and easy, warming up. I haven't rowed in about a week, so I'm feeling a little bit, not clumsy, but choppy. I need to kind of settle back into that stroke, settle into my form, relax the hands, shoulders down away from your ears, push the booty out first, legs for arms, arms for legs. Just take a look at the console. Those numbers really don't mean anything right now, they're just information. Strokes per minute, probably somewhere around 23, 24, 25. There's no need to be going faster than that right now. Pressure is nice and light, so that split time is high. Remember that those elbows need to slide past the ribs. It's not about just getting the bar to your chest. You don't want those elbows to stay forward. You pull back with the elbows. Think about those hip bones, drawing them in toward each other like you're lacing your hips together with shoelaces. Really pulling those abs in toward each other. Well, that doesn't make much sense. In my head, it makes sense. The abs kind of have that line up the middle, and if I had my hands free, I would be using them to tell you, but basically lacing them up, drawing them in toward each other is kind of how they contract, like a zipper, from your pubic bone up to your sternum. That's what I want you to think about. Keep on rolling for 30 more seconds. I'm going to show you our first core move. You're going to do 20 chest to floors to Superman. So, in your plank. You're going to lower chest to floor. Superman, so reach the arms out in front, lift the feet. Hands come back to right under your shoulders, tuck your toes. You can push up on your toes or you can push up on your knees and then get back to that plank and go again. It's no rush. In fact, I'd rather you take it kind of slow and steady. Oops. Don't want to sit down when that seat's not there. All right, guys, go ahead, take a break, get some water. Take a quick stretch and get ready to go. We're going to set our rowers for 1,000 meters. So go ahead and do that. Hit that center button so it knows you're ready to go. For this first 1,000 meters, we're going to start that first minute out, kind of finding our pace, finding our split time. And then starting at minute 2, we're going to do power 10. So we'll do 10 powerful, fast, sprinting strokes. And then we'll settle back into our kind of lighter pressure, lighter intensity for the remainder of that minute. At the bottom of minute 3, we'll do it again. So basically we'll watch the clock. When we get to 59 seconds, we'll start that first power 10. When we get to 1:59, we'll start it again. And again, we're all going to finish at different times. So some of us may get in a 5th round of power 10s as we go past the 4-minute mark. Some of us might not because we'll be going faster than that. So hit that center button, pick up your handle, and let's get right into it. I want you to go ahead and find a nice steady pace, a nice pressure that you feel like you can hang on to for 4 or 5 minutes. Sometimes that can be hard to judge. Pressing into those heels. Maybe a 26 stroke rate. See how that feels for you. Driving out with straight legs. 1 count to the back. 2 counts in. Figuring out that breath. Inhale, exhale forward, empty the lungs as you slide in. In 10 seconds, we do our first power 10. All right, let's go right here. Count for yourself, 10 powerful strokes. Trying not to drop into recovery. Just getting back Write down the core. Your call. You have 20 push-ups to Supermans. We go again in 5. Come on. Can you finish it in this 10? Keep going if you are going. Finish it strong. You're done. Breathe. Take a couple stretches. Then we head to the mat. If you're already on the mat, keep going. Just look at the bottom left corner as you finish. Note your total time for the 1,000 meters. When we did it with power 10. Next time we're going to do it differently. All right, everyone. 20. Chest to floor into Superman. Wonder Woman, Supergirl, whatever you want to call it. Come on up. Find that plank. Push your heels back. Squeeze those quads. Here we go. Remember, I want you to take your time. I don't want you to just come down, fling up, and then push up again. I want control. I want purpose. I want squeezing. I want form. This is 6. Remember, at any point, put the knees down. 7. Exhale. 8. 9. That's right, halfway. We're only halfway. 10. Come on. Here's 10. Here's 9. 8. 7. 6. Feel my hips starting to sag when I come up. Putting my knees down. 5. Keeping that form. 4. 3. 2. And as you know from the anti-row workout, last one, and rest. From the anti-row workout, we talked about pushing being really beneficial to people who row because rowing is such a pulling upper body move. It's nice to do some push. All right, guys, hit that center button. Hop back on. Maybe take a quick twisting stretch here. All right, steady 1,000 meters. That's all you're doing. You're on your own. I want you to figure out how hard you want to push, how hard you can push for the whole time. Hit that center button. Let's go. So this one we really probably will all finish. I mean, again, we're all going to finish within that 1 minute, in 4 to 5 minutes. I almost guarantee that. If you don't, if you're going longer than 5 minutes, that's okay. Your goal is to push to below 5 minutes for 1,000 meters. How do you know how long it's going to take you? Look at your split time. 2 times that is how long it's going to take you, because that split time tells you how long it will take you to go 500 meters. So, you want to go quicker? You want to be done faster? Push harder back. Drop that split time using the power in your legs, the power in your glutes. Exhale. You, of course, are welcome to do power 10s anytime you want. But you may notice that right now, your split is staying consistently lower than it did in the last 1,000 meters when you weren't doing power 10s. So basically, when you came off those power 10s, most likely your split time was higher than it is right now, just because you were tired. So you may find that being able to consistently 1,000 meters helps you finish at about the same amount of time. Who knows? We'll see. All right, you guys, you got this. So, once again, my video decided to stop recording mid-stream, so I had to catch it. You may be able to tell. I'm not sure if I was in mid-sentence before, but basically, you know what you're doing here. You know you're pushing. Maybe those last 200 meters you decide you want to dig in a little deeper. I don't know. Up to you. You figure it out. You do you. Those abs, that zipper, all the way up your torso, drawing your abs in toward each other. A lot of us who've had babies have some degree of diastasis recti, where your abdominal muscles start to pull apart, or get pulled apart a lot from baby. So you may find that idea of drawing them together is hard for you. There are lots of videos on YouTube to help you kind of target diastasis recti. Lots of specific core work for that. So search that up if you think that might be you, because it actually is hindering your core progress. Stretch when you're ready. When you finish, breathe. Let me show you this next core move. So it's a little tricky. All right. Lay down. Straight legs with your heels on the seat. We're going to go 20 times total. So 10 each direction. Sliding the seat side to side, but with your hips off the floor. So take a second, make sure you have room to slide toward the footboard as far as you can slide to the other direction, right? You don't want to be uneven. Then we're going to lift the hips. If it's too much on your hamstrings to lift your hips, you can rest gently on 2 fists, okay? Just like this, and then do it, okay? 10 each direction, 20 total. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Press into the heels, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it. 5, 6. Lift those hips higher. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That one was quicker. A little more time to stretch and rest. Breathe. And reset to 1,000 meters again. Again, checking that bottom left corner. Did you finish in about the same amount of time? Was this one a little bit longer, a little bit not as quick because you didn't have the power 10s? Maybe. I'm not exactly sure on mine because, like I said, stopped in the middle. All right, guys, we are resetting to 1,000 meters. We're going to watch the meters this time, and every 250 meters, so it's going to be 4 times, every 250, we're going to change our stroke rate. We're starting at a 26, we go 28, 26, and 24, and your goal throughout this is to keep your split time about the same. So when you drop from that 28 back to 26, I want you to try to hang on to that split time. How do you do that? When you're moving your body slower, you push harder, right? And same thing when you drop from 26 to 24. Wait, do we do it that way? Or do we go 26, 28, 24? 24 right after 28. So that's going to be a challenge. 26, 28, 24, and then back up to 26, okay? So hit your center button, reset to 1,000 meters. All right, pick up your handle, 26 strokes. You choose your split time because you're choosing your power. You're in charge. Here we go. But I want us all rowing together at 26 strokes. I will get there, and then you can sync up with me. Here we go. I'm at 26 right here. Drive out, control it in. So the number you're looking for on your console is 750. When it gets to 750, you're going to pick up that stroke rate to 28. Take a look right now at what your split time is. It's going to naturally drop when you increase your stroke rate. So hopefully this is the highest split you see during this 1,000 meters. All right, as you get toward 750, I'm there now. Pick up that pace. Again, working with meters, you have to kind of check your ego at the door. Because some people are going to be faster. Some people are going to be stronger. We're not all going to finish together, and that's okay. You're doing your best today, right? But remember, your best today may not be the same as your best yesterday. Maybe you were feeling really good yesterday. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm feeling a little off kilter here. But I'm doing my best for today. Next number you're looking for. We drop to 24 when we hit 500. Your goal is to not let that split go up much. It's probably going to go up a little. How do you do that? You drive out with the same power. Come in really slow. Come on. You've got this. Next number you're looking for, 250. You get to take it to 26, and I want you to keep that split time the same or push it lower. Come on. You've got this. Come on, drive. Explode to the back. 24 strokes. You're crawling with your body, but your boat is flying. Come on. 250. Coming up. You're going to take it to 26. Why is 26 a relief? Because I can move my body faster, keep that split time low, or even lower, without having to push as hard. So that's less work. I might be moving faster, but I'm not having to put as much power into each stroke to maintain my split. And that's a nice break. Come on. Next number you're looking for is 0. Whew. Come on. Don't quit. You got this. All the way across the finish line. Every last stroke moves your boat. Yeah, done. I sort of faked that last stroke, didn't I? Called that one in. All right. Breathe. Get some water. Again, I forgot to show you the core, so you're having to wait on me. All right. For this next next one, we're going to do a reverse. Well, it's really a bridge. A bridge into a V-sit. So, I was going to say reverse plank, but we're keeping our knees bent. So, come down to your mat. Fingertips point to my heels. I'm going to press up into a bridge. So, if I can get my booty up and make my body flat like somebody's sitting on it, perfect. Then I'm going to come back down with control onto my sits bones, lift my feet and arms, and go back to that bridge, okay? You can always come down and leave your heels on the floor and just take kind of a half boat pose. Or you can do one foot, and then the next time do the other foot, or maybe you've got both in a V-sit, okay? All right, guys, 20 of these. 20 of these. Take a deep breath here. Fingers point toward the heels. You start with that bridge. You move at your pace, but don't get out of control. Don't get sloppy. I want it purposeful. I want it controlled. All right. Here we go. Squeeze as high as you can. Hold. Pull those abs in. Working through those triceps as well, which are also push muscles. Squeeze those glutes as you press up. Here's 6. Hold. This is my 7. You might be moving at a different pace. We are doing 20. I'm totally moving back. I realize that. I'm coming forward. Here's my 10. We're halfway. Working both sides, front and back. Here's my 13. Chest stays lifted. Lift that chest. 15. 16. 17. 18, 19, last one. Let's hold this bridge. Hold it up here. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Press into the heels. Lift the booty higher. For 4, for 3, for 2. Come down. Hold your V-sit or your half boat. Pull the abs in. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a stretch. All right, you guys. Let me see what time it is, see what we have time for. We better stretch it out. I don't mind if we do. Woo. First thing I want you to do is actually lay onto your belly. If you want to do another 1,000 meters, of course you're welcome to do that anytime. Right now I want you to press your hip bones into the mat. Bring those hands right under your shoulders. Press up into a cobra. You can press up to straight arms if that feels okay to you. And then just press back into child's pose to stretch out the back now. Reach those hands way far away from your body. Walk the fingers away. And then back to your belly. I want you to bring your hand behind you, grab your foot, bring the knees close together, and then rest your head on your hand, pull the heel to your booty, and then press your hips down into the mat. Think about wanting to get the top, where the hip flexors are, of this bent leg pushed down into the mat. Should feel really good. And then release that, keep the knee bent. I'm going to take this folded arm out to the side and then bring that bent leg up and over. Open through my shoulder. And back to center. So the other arm comes, bends in front, reach that, grab the foot, knees touch. Head to the arm. Pull the foot, press the hip flexors down into the mat. So nice to lengthen through the front side of the leg. Release that. Open up your bent arm. Bring the leg across. Nice twist through the core here as well, through the back. then back to center, press up onto all fours. Step the right foot through and just push into that left hip flexor. So we're just going to drop the left hip toward the mat just a little bit. Feel that nice stretch. And then press back, straighten that right leg, get a hamstring stretch here. We're going to press forward, bring the left foot up to meet the right, and let's just hang here a second. Lengthen all the way down the back side, and then bring the right knee way back. Press into the right hip flexor, kind of rock your body forward, drop that hip flexor toward the mat. Sounds like this playlist ended just in time. Rock back. Drive this left hip back away from your foot. If it starts to pull forward, you lose this stretch, so I want to rock it back. Good, press forward, bring that foot up to meet it. Let's bring the hands around behind the back, clasp together, and then stand up, but don't let go of the hands. Get those shoulder blades pulled apart. And then release the hands, hang one more time. Roll all the way up, soft knees. I'm gonna have a seat because I think my head's getting cut off if I stand. And we're just gonna bring the hands around behind us, clasp together. Press down, lift away, open the chest. Unround those shoulders. And release. All right, you guys, you did an awesome job as always. I'll see you next time. Bye.